Hello, I'm Pastor Aaron. Welcome to Redeemer Lutheran's Midweek Devotion. Thanks for listening. How are those fresh starts coming? You've had a couple of weeks to get into that groove now, and you've probably got that mindset going, but it only takes a couple of days and maybe we've lost our focus and we have to refocus again. And it can kind of seem like a frustrating thing, and maybe at some point you just give up. I got to tell a little story. This morning I was watching a little bird in my backyard, and the little bird was struggling. I don't know if his feathers weren't quite fully developed yet or if he might have gotten chewed by a cat, I'm not quite sure. But my dogs got on that bird, and I chased my dogs off, and that bird looked like he had given up. When I came up on it, I thought the bird was dead. He was still alive, and I took him in my hands and I placed him in a safe spot, and pretty soon he regained some lack of shock, maybe some sense, and then he fluttered off, and he was back time and again, but it looked like he was doing better, and I prayed that he makes it. But that's a pretty good picture of us, isn't it? We get chased down by all the things that happen in our lives, the distractions, whatever it is, and sometimes we get to that point it feels like we're just going to give up. It's just so we've tried and we just feel like we're going to give up. And we need someone to come by in their hands and take us to a protected area, someone that's going to keep us safe from the dogs out there who are trying to chase us down. Well, if you've had a hard time remaining focused, I want you to remember these words from Lamentations again. It says, "Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for his compassions never fail. They are new every morning." Every morning. Every single day of the year, every single morning you wake up, you have a fresh start. I have a fresh start. And that's because our God's compassions never fail. That's how much he loves us. So despite of all the frustrations and the failures and the foibles and the sins of your past, of yesterday, God says, you're forgiven. In Jesus, my son, I have forgiven you. Today, once again, you start as my holy child. There's a fresh start. I pray that you will make the most of that fresh start today and every day, because God's compassions, his mercies are new every morning. Have a great week.